We all have that one idea. You know the one I'm talking about. The idea that lights a fire inside you. Maybe it's a business you've always wanted to start, a book you've been planning to write, a skill you've dreamed of mastering, or a lifestyle you've been promising yourself for years. And yet you haven't started. You've thought about it, talked about it, and maybe even made a plan or two. But every time you're about to take that first step, something holds you back. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. And now, maybe even years later, you still haven't moved. You're not alone. In fact, this is exactly why 90% of people fail before they even start. Not because they don't have talent, time, or opportunities, but because they're trapped. Trapped by their mindset. The invisible mindset trap. The mindset trap is subtle, and that's why it's so dangerous. It's not a giant wall blocking your success. It's more like quicksand, slow, silent, and hard to escape once you're in it. Hear how it sounds in your head: I'm not ready yet. I need more times. What if I fail? What will people think of me? I'll start when I have more money, resources, experience. Those thoughts feel rational. They feel like preparation. But they're actually fear dressed up as logic. Your brain is protecting you from embarrassment, rejection, or discomfort. The problem is it's protecting you from growth too. The psychology of starting and why it's so hard. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. Thousands of years ago, fear kept us alive. If we took unnecessary risks, we could die. But in today's world, that same instinct works against us. Posting your first video, pitching a client, or starting a business won't kill you. But your brain still treats it like a threat. That's why your heart races when you try something new. That's why you procrastinate, overthink, and research your idea for months instead of acting. It's not laziness, it's biology. But here's the truth: the life you want lives on the other side of discomfort. And unless you rewire your mindset, you'll stay stuck where you are safe, comfortable, and unfulfilled. The 4 big reasons people never start. Waiting for the perfect time. This is no perfect time. Life will always be messy. If you're waiting for all conditions to align before you act, you'll be waiting forever. Successful people don't wait for perfect conditions. They create them by moving forward despite uncertainty. Overthinking the first step. Most people believe they need a flawless plan, a perfect website, or a 10-step roadmap before starting. In reality, success rarely starts perfectly. The first step is usually small, clumsy, and far from glamorous. Fear of judgment. This one paralyzes so many dreams. We imagine that people are watching us closely, ready to mock us if we fail. But here are the truths. Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives to judge yours. Relying on motivations. Motivation is like a spark, not a fuel source. It won't carry you far. The people you admire don't move because they feel motivated. They move because they've built discipline. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Real-life example. The someday syndrome. Think about someone who has talked for years about starting a YouTube channel, writing a book, or running a marathon. Maybe you even know someone like this. They've read books, watched videos, bought equipment, and done endless research. But when you ask them about their progress, they always say, "I'm just waiting for the right time." 5 years later, they're still waiting. And someone else, someone with less talent and fewer resources, has already done the thing they dreamed of. That's the mindset trap in action. How to escape the mindset trap. Escaping isn't about suddenly becoming fearless. It's about making fear irrelevant. Here's how. 1. Lower the bar. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Set the bar so low that you can't fail. Want to write? Write 1 sentence today. Want to start running? Walk for 5 minutes. The goal is not to be great on day 1, it's to start moving. 2. Take action before you feel ready. You will never feel 100% ready. Confidence is built by doing, not waiting. Every step you take will make the next one easier. 3. Redefine failure. Instead of seeing failure as proof you're not good enough, see it as feedback. Every mistake is a clue about what to try next. 4. Create an action environment. Your environment is either lifting you up or holding you back. Surround yourself with people who are building, not just talking. The right circle makes action feel natural. 5. Focus on the next step, not the entire journey. Thinking too far ahead is overwhelming. All you need to do today is take one step. That's it. The harsh truth about success. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. The gap between success and failure is not talent, luck, or even resources. It's an action. Successful people are not the ones who wait until everything is perfect. They're the ones who took messy, uncomfortable, unglamorous steps when no one was watching. They pushed through fear while everyone else stayed in their comfort zone. And that's why they win. Final thought. Right now, there's probably something you've been putting off. A dream, a business, a goal you've been planning in your head for months. Or even years. You've been waiting for motivation. You've been waiting for the right times. You've been waiting to feel ready. But the truth is, the right time doesn't exist. Confidence doesn't come first. And motivation won't knock on your door. Your future starts with one small, imperfect action today. Because every step forward separates you from the 90% of people who never even start.